EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Viking, 18 cards, 7 Pirates. 69, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Throwing to start the drive. Gibson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Hey, 70 Timberwolf.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Henry again on second down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. The Ravens at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
No, let's go. Panther 60. Check smash. Ready.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Stephanie. Dragon, 60 Eagles. Let go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Hawk 70. Now
a handoff to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go. Start.
2nd and 11. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Flowers. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their 2nd possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
At the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Warriors 70.
A gain of 15.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Gibson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready up. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, hey, just go.
McLaughlin. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Got it, ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, 5 and 2.
Looking to throw. Going deep for Walker. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Vikings.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And taken right on the 30. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Pep, Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His third rushing touchdown of the year, his fifth overall. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
No. Come on. Come on. Set. AT Cardinal. Liking AT. Ready?
Again to Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready? Stop look. Gravity line. Ready?
They'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2nd and 15. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. The give is to McLaughlin. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers
Back to throw. Gibson. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Steelers first down.
Ready,
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
back. Ready, ready.
Off the bootleg. Gibson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Gibson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. Touchdown. Pat Fryermuth in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to. Get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Pat to 60.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. So no gain on the play. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 83 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Seven Pirates.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
That's good.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
12-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
60 Bison. Go.
They'll run it again with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Okay, ready?
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Come on.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check go.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
A carry from McLaughlin to about the 48-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Go.
This is Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 28, Steelers 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hold ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
77, Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Nice.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's
another Steelers first down. A gain of 12.
60 boxes.
First down, Steelers.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Christian Kirk, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for two. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
22.
So they got one of the two touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, what?
They'll look to throw here. Walker has it.
The pass. Complete to Tez Walker. It's a gain.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
60 by ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this is into the hands of Andrews.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
That's going to be caught. It's Austin.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
Ravens 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
18 Cardinal. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Steelers, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.